Good afternoon, sir. You could unmute your device. Sir, if you can hear me, I need you to unmute your device. Anybody home? You send him a chat, maybe. Oh, here we go. There we go. Good afternoon, sir. You need to unmute.
Can you hear
Okay.
me, sir?
I can hear you very well.
Okay. Sorry about that. It was technical difficulties.
That's all right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
You are the special person today because you're the only one on my docket.
I feel privileged.
Okay, so we are here, I guess, on a contested hearing on a speeding infraction. I want to advise you that Cowlitz County does have a deferment program for infractions. The deferment program is a 12-month program that if you elect to do that, at the end of a 12-month program, the infraction is dismissed. Rules of the program are that, first of all, you don't get any new infractions during that 12-month period, and that you pay an administrative fee of $150. During the 12 months that we are on hold, the infraction is basically pending. And then, like I say, at the end of the program, there is a dismissal. Is that something that you might be interested in doing?
I haven't had a ticket for about 2 decades now, and I was wondering if I take a defensive driving, and would that relieve me from the speeding ticket?
I would love to be able to do that, but unfortunately, we don't have that kind of a program.
I see.
The only thing that I have available for you would be the deferment program.
Okay.
And like I said, it is dismissed at the end. And I tell you all of this, and I want you to know I don't know anything about your case other than you've got a citation for speeding. Okay, I don't know what the facts are. I don't know if there's enough information in the officer's declaration to support the citation. I don't know if there is missing information. I just know that there's a citation. So it's kind of an open book for me as far as advising you on the deferment program.
Now,
Okay.
if I have a question, sir. So if I elect to not take the deferment program at the end, and then later on, can I switch back depending on what you find the verdict? Or is it I gotta make a decision now and then not go through the motion of the trial?
Generally, I do require um, the a choice ahead of time. But since you're special today and you're the only one here, I will leave the option open.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds great, sir.
So let's do this. Let me read. I'm assuming that you don't have a copy of the officer's declaration, right?
Um, I have a piece of paper, saying that I had a violation of speeding over the speed
Okay.
limit.
Yeah, you
I
just
had
have a citation. You don't have a written declaration then from the officer. So let me read this to you.
Okay.
And maybe it's missing stuff and I can just find it not committed. So, okay, it says on Friday, September 15 of 2023, I was performing assigned traffic duties in Cowlitz County. Have over 4 years of traffic law enforcement experience with the State Patrol. I was using a custom pro laser tag number L1591 infrared LiDAR system to monitor the speed of moving traffic. I have been instructed and certified by the state of Washington in the operation of the LiDAR. I observed the defendant traveling at a visibly high rate of speed in excess of the posted speed limit. Placed the red dot sighting reticle on the defendant's vehicle and obtained a reading of 94 in a posted 70 at 1,738 feet. It's kind of stretching it. This reading was consistent with my initial speed estimate of the defendant's vehicle. I had a clear and unobstructed view of the defendant's vehicle, and I'm 100% certain the LiDAR reading was obtained from the defendant's vehicle. I tested the LiDAR unit both internally and externally at the beginning and end of my shift. I performed a heads-up display alignment test, the internal diagnostic check, the delta distance check using predetermined or pre-measured distances as prescribed, and the fixed distance check at 150 feet. Okay. Goes 33. Okay, sir. I will tell you that there is information missing in the testing procedure that the officer is describing. The officer is supposed to indicate the specific distances with regard to the delta distance check. Does say pre-measured as prescribed, but it doesn't provide the information that's necessary. So I feel rather comfortable in saying that I cannot say that we have a valid light or a valid LiDAR SMD reading. So you because we're in a contested hearing, you do have a right to make a statement or an argument. I am leaning toward finding this is not committed. So, but I want to give you an opportunity to say something if you want to. I do caution you, though, that if you make any kind of a statement, you can fill in blanks that would establish the infraction. So, with that said, do you wish to make a statement, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. So
Sure.
when the alleged um, allegation that I was on the left-hand lane, then I was in front of the truck. So when I passed the truck, I kind of speed up so I could go to the fast lane. And then when I did that, that's when he spotted me and gave me the citation. So, but I had to increase my speed so I could pass the truck safely and the oncoming traffic on the left-hand side. And I have a Tesla, and they go pretty fast acceleration. And I just did that just to be ensured that I'd be on the left-hand side. And the posted limit is 70, and the truck was going 70, and I was going 70, and another car was coming on the left-hand side at a faster rate. But I have enough time to move but I have to make sure I gain enough speed to be on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And also, I normally don't do that. It's just that day, Murphy's Law. My daughter, she's a ROTC student at University of Portland, and it was her birthday that after for lunch, and she's being recognized. So I left at 9 o'clock at my house. I got caught up in traffic in Centralia. There was a traffic accident, and I tried to make up some speed, and unfortunately, I kind of didn't do what I'm supposed to do diligently wise. And again, I had no tickets for the past 2 decades. So
Okay.
then I felt like when he spotted me, it was a far distance. And I was shocked that he saw me, but I did that just to ensure that I'd be on the left-hand side. Uh, then then when he pulled the light, I quickly move over to the right-hand side to give, and I kind of explained to him, but he didn't want to hear my side. So I said, okay, appreciate that. And I'll make sure I don't go over speed limit again.
That's the key. Just want to watch the speed, and yes, I am familiar with the torque that those vehicles have, and they will jump in speed very, very quickly. So I am going to find it is not committed.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Send you a copy of the disposition order. There's no fine, there's no nothing, and you are all done, sir.
Thank you. That's a great Christmas present, sir. Appreciate it.
You have a good